By rule, all secret transactions were disavowed, and members proposing such could be censured or expelled. Our books and accounts shall at all times be laid open for the inspection of the magistrates. Against such measures, he proclaimed, spies will be useless, and, in his characteristically overblown style, the agents of a Sidmouth and a Castlereagh will be as harmless as the scowling fiend that was startled at the ear of the eve by the touch of Ithuriel. Wooler had many competitors. In London, Henry White's Independent Whig was a substantial weekly newspaper, admirable in its coverage, but from its Whiggish or Birdetite politics, little interested in radical organization. John Hunt's Examiner served with brilliance as the weekly of the radical intelligentsia, with Hazlitt as a regular contributor. John Thelwall had re-emerged to undertake the editorship of the Champion. These journals all held aloof from the plebeian movement. John and Leigh Hunt were irritated at being confused with their namesake, whose vulgarity they disliked. The Examiner dissociated itself editorially from the Orator after the first Spa Fields meeting. He never utters a sentence worth hearing, with a discrimination that was both precious and obtuse. Among the score of pamphlet sized periodicals, the most influential were Selwyn's Political Register and the Gorgon. Sherwin had been dismissed from the keeperships of Southwell Bridewell for avowing himself a disciple of Paine. Although he was scarcely 18, his register was, next to the Gorgon, perhaps the most cogent and well written of the periodicals. Moreover, it holds its place in the history of radical theory because of Selwyn's association with Richard Carlile, who took over first the publishing and then the editorial control of the Register, finally transforming it into the renowned Republican. For its first few weeks, Selwyn's Register had carried this title.